Hey guys, Angus, and today I'm going to give you an unboxing of these Bluetooth wireless headphones. Now, they actually come in a range of colours, but of course I had to go for the red one. And firstly, I really like this packaging. Partly because it's red, but also because, like, you know, the colour, it's not engraved. I mean, this bit actually here is engraved, but the way they've just put it in a design, and as it goes around the packaging, you know, and then we've got this really nice design at the back. I mean, this simply might be the best packaging that I have ever seen. For a lot of people that, you know, buy products, they don't give a shit about the packaging, but after doing thousands of unboxings, I'm one of those people where I really appreciate the packaging. Now, I don't know if this is available on, like, you know, product shelves, but, you know, it kind of makes sense for a lot of people and a lot of manufacturers and distributors to reduce sort of the quality of the packaging. But no, this is seriously nice packaging. I'm looking forward to it. So what we seem to do is slide this up, which is kind of nice. No cutting required. Okay, and then we have this as well. So yeah, I think first impressions are really high because that packaging was bloody brilliant. Okay, and it appears to be some specs in all the different languages. Not really necessary, but oh well. I mean, why don't they just use the whole thing rather than just that bit? Okay. So we have got this box. Well, this case, this phone case, and that's it. That's really cool. Elysium. I mean, that instantly reminds me of the Elysium film starring Matt Damon. I believe I've actually done a review of that actually. So, hey guys, today I'm going to review Elysium. This is what I'm looking at. For some reason, the zip doesn't go all the way around. Hey. So, here they are. And wow, these look very interesting. Firstly, they look a lot smaller than I would have thought. I think online I assumed these were really big over-ear headphones. And also the red, I'm not sure about it. I mean, as long as it's red, I'm happy. But it's kind of different. Like, this part of the red is really nice, but then it's sort of got like this fake red. I don't know how to describe it. Yeah, it's kind of got like this fake red on the top. I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad shade of red, but it doesn't look like what it does in the picture. I mean, I've got quite strong lighting here, so this is a pretty accurate this is a pretty accurate image of it. I mean, this is on the Nikon D5300 as well. So yeah, I mean, they look nice. Let's try them on. Okay, so we've got this nice strap here. I'm not sure how effective that's going to be for being sturdy, but trying them on, they're actually very comfortable. I don't think that they're too tight at all. I definitely remember seeing in some comments that these were too tight. I don't think these are too tight at all. I think they're actually a really snug fit. And these are actually probably one of the best fitting over-ear headphones I've actually ever worn. That padding is really soft, and quite frankly, I'm really liking that. In fact, I think I absolutely love that. I mean, just, yeah, trying them on, they feel very comfortable. I mean, it would be nice if they did go over, but I feel that they're tight, they fit well. So far, so good. So, I mean, they look nice. You know, set aside the colour. Design's quite nice. A little bit let down by sort of this weird red colour. I would have preferred it if it's a little bit more accurate. Okay, and then we have like this sort of like foamy, rubbery stuff, and those look adjustable as well. So those are foldable, which is really nice. So let's put those to the side. What else is there? Okay, so we have a bunch of accessories. We are supplied with another micro USB cable. I'm really glad that all these headphones are actually starting to realise that, you know, we need one system where you know, we have one system, one method of charging, and it's micro USB. And I'm really happy about that because, you know, no longer do we need all these stupid adapters. We've just got one. And that will be added to the collection of thousands of micro USB cables I already have. So that's just one of them. Then we have a nice red aux cable. And that looks like a microphone built into the cable. So adjustable as well. That's really, really nice. And what else do we have here? Oh, so it appears that we have a like an adapter. I mean, I guess this could be used for a headphone splitter, but yeah. So what I believe this is for plugging into the audio jack and also the microphone jack. So I believe you can record straight from, say, a PC. So yeah, that's also cool. And then we just have like a packaging patch, just keeping it fresh. And then we have, I believe, a user manual, and it looks nice. I actually really like this because it's like a wooden card, which is kind of nice, a little nice touch. It's a bit weird though because it looks a little bit like roughy and roughed up, so I'm not sure about that. So it's got some, you know, some labels in it: care and maintenance, charging the headphones. So I believe these are wireless and Bluetooth as well. And then it's got some diagrams on the back, and then we have how to fold it up. And so yeah, I mean, I really like this because, you know, you can get these on Amazon for under 30. You know, they're comfortable. You know, you get them in different colours. It comes with a nice case. It comes with accessories. So yeah, so far so good. I'm really liking the look of these headphones. So now let's actually have a look at how easy it is to pair. I think this is really nice because you can go both wired and wireless. So that's a really nice touch. Hold down the multifunction power button for 3 seconds. The LED indicator should start flashing blue rapidly. So we appear to have a pair of headphones called Libretto. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Let's pair that. So, I have tested the sound, but I will actually talk about that in a minute. First thing I really want to talk about is actually, it's really nice for just general functionality because you've got loads of dedicated buttons. And to be honest, I think, you know, these are really, really nice. So we've got the power button here. And also this, you know, this can be used for answering calls. And you can also press this to pause and play. And then what you do is you can press that to go back and forth for the tracks. And then you hold this up to you know, reduce the volume, and then hold this button to actually increase the volume. I think what they really should have done is actually shared it because we haven't got any buttons on this side. So I think, you know, just in terms of functionality, it could actually be improved if they shared it. So for example, if this was increase and this was reduce the volume. However, it doesn't matter, it keeps it simple. And yeah, I think it's really clean, and as you can see on the bottom, we've got these ports, which I'll show, and that looks like micro USB, an audio cable, and then we've got this sort of LED as well. So the microphone isn't actually in the headset, it's actually in the cable, which again makes it quite clean. But yeah, I think, you know, just in terms of impressions, for first impressions, I would probably give this a 10 out of 10. I mean, this is quite frankly blown me away for what you're paying for. And yeah, I'll now talk about audio quality. Okay, so I've actually just done probably about 10 to 15 minutes of quite thorough testing, going from a range of different sounds, from rock to pop to soundtracks. Here's 3 things. Firstly, the volume is fine. I think it's probably at like 95%. I'm definitely not going to say that these headphones aren't loud enough, but I definitely think that maybe they could be a little bit louder. For almost anyone, these will be definitely loud enough. I mean, they pretty much can blow your ears. Yeah, I'm actually really impressed by clarity, but that's in terms of price. I'm not going to say these are perfect, but, you know, from testing, you know, loads and loads of different Bluetooth headphones, I'm impressed. Now, these are actually the first over-ear Bluetooth headphones I've tested. I've tested several in-ear Bluetooth headphones, but not over-ear. So it's actually quite nice to test these out and, you know, see what they're like. And of course, I were given these to test to do a honest review, and of course that is what I'm doing. Now, this isn't a review, this is just my first impressions. I will be doing a full review of these in another video, but for first impressions, I'll definitely say good. Now, the third bit for sound is bass. Now, for most people, bass isn't really a factor that they really take into consideration. But I think now it's coming a lot more important. With pop becoming a lot more reliant on bass, and I've definitely noticed that as a change. And personally, I find that headphones with good bass, makes it sound better overall because I just really like bass. I'm obsessed with bass. I would say a little bit disappointing. I mean, these are 40mm drivers. They're not going to be, huge, mind-blowing bass, but I think for most people, it's going to be good enough. The highs and lows in these are actually quite decent as well, and I think that mixes quite well with the clarity, and I definitely think, for the money you're paying for these are very, very impressive headphones, but of course, that will be further explored in my review. Of course, I've got to take into consideration things like battery life, and I think, I'll have to test these wired as well. So yeah, I mean, it might be interesting to see how clarity changes when I use the cable. Of course, one benefit of using the cable is that it will help with battery life, so I think that's a really nice thing. And I think, first impressions in terms of the packaging and the specs and the accessories it comes with is definitely 10 out of 10 as well. So yeah, very, very pleased with these headphones, and I really, really look forward to reviewing these as well. So there is a unboxing and also first impressions of the Elysium Libretto Bluetooth wireless headphones. Of course, if you did enjoy this unboxing, then definitely be sure to give this video a thumbs up. But apart from that, thank you for watching. So there is just a shit.